Welcome to refreshnest. Today we're diving into an important topic that's crucial for anyone taking on a DIY home renovation project. While renovating your home can be an exciting and rewarding endeavor, it's essential to prioritize safety. In this video, we'll share 6 essential safety tips to help you navigate your DIY renovation projects without any mishaps. Whether you're a seasoned DIY enthusiast or a newbie, these tips will ensure that your home transformation journey is both successful and safe. So let's get started. Tip 1. Plan and prepare thoroughly. The foundation of a safe DIY home renovation project is thorough planning and preparation. Before you start tearing down walls or ripping up floors, take the time to plan every step of your project. Create a detailed project plan that outlines each task, the tools and materials you'll need, and the timeline for completion. Research is key here. Look up tutorials, read articles, and watch videos related to your specific renovation tasks. Understanding the steps involved and potential challenges can help you avoid unexpected surprises and stay on track. Additionally, gather all the necessary permits and approvals if your renovation involves structural changes or major alterations. This not only ensures compliance with local regulations, but also keeps your project safe and legal. Once you have a solid plan in place, make a checklist of all the tools and materials you'll need. Ensure that everything is easily accessible before you start working. This will prevent unnecessary trips to the hardware store in the middle of your project and keep your workflow smooth. Tip 2. Wear proper safety gear. One of the most crucial aspects of DIY renovation safety is wearing the right protective gear. Depending on the nature of your project, you'll need different types of safety equipment to protect yourself from potential hazards. Here are some essential items you should consider. Safety glasses. Protect your eyes from dust, debris, and flying particles. This is especially important when using power tools or working with materials like wood and metal. Gloves. Wear sturdy gloves to protect your hands from cuts, splinters, and chemical exposure. Choose gloves that are appropriate for the task at hand, whether it's handling sharp objects or dealing with chemicals. Dust masks or respirators. Renovation projects often produce dust and fumes that can be harmful when inhaled. Use a dust mask or respirator to protect your lungs, especially when sanding, painting, or working with insulation. Ear protection. Power tools can be noisy and prolonged. Exposure to loud noises can damage your hearing. Use earplugs or earmuffs to protect your ears. Hard hat. If you're working on a project that involves overhead work or the risk of falling objects, wearing a hard hat is essential. Sturdy footwear. Wear closed-toe shoes or boots with good traction to protect your feet from heavy objects and sharp debris. Investing in high-quality safety gear is a small price to pay for your well-being. Always wear your protective gear, even for seemingly minor tasks. It only takes a moment for an accident to happen, and proper safety equipment can make all the difference. Tip 3. Use tools and equipment safely. Power tools and equipment are invaluable for DIY renovation projects, but they can also pose significant risks if not used properly. Here are some tips to ensure you're using your tools safely. Read the manuals. Before using any tool or equipment, read the manufacturer's manual thoroughly. Understand how the tool operates, its safety features, and any specific precautions you need to take. Inspect tools regularly. Check your tools for any signs of wear and tear before each use. Make sure blades are sharp, cords are intact, and there are no loose parts. Using damaged tools can lead to accidents. Keep work area clean. A cluttered workspace can lead to accidents. Keep your work area tidy and free of unnecessary tools and materials. This will help you move around safely and reduce the risk of tripping or knocking things over. Use the right tool for the job. Each tool is designed for a specific purpose. Using a tool for something it wasn't intended for can lead to accidents and damage to the tool or material. Disconnect power when not in use. If you're not using a power tool, disconnect it from the power source. This prevents accidental activation and reduces the risk of injury. Tip 4. Be mindful of electrical safety. Electrical work is a common aspect of many home renovation projects, and it's one area where safety is paramount. Working with electricity can be dangerous, so it's essential to take the necessary precautions to prevent electrical accidents. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Turn off power. Before starting any electrical work, turn off the power at the circuit breaker. This ensures that no live electricity is flowing through the wires you'll be working on. Use a voltage tester. Before touching any wires, use a voltage tester to double-check that the power is off. This extra step can prevent accidental shocks. Know your limits. If you're not confident in your ability to perform electrical work safely, don't hesitate to call a professional electrician. It's better to be safe than to risk serious injury or damage to your home. Follow local codes. Electrical work must comply with local building codes and regulations. Make sure you understand and follow these codes to ensure your work is safe and legal. Use proper materials. Use the correct wires, outlets, and switches for your project. Using the wrong materials can lead to overheating, shorts, and other electrical hazards. Avoid overloading circuits. Don't overload electrical circuits by plugging in too many devices. This can cause overheating and increase the risk of fires. Electrical safety is not something to take lightly. Always prioritize caution, and when in doubt, seek professional assistance. Tip 5. Ensure proper ventilation. Many DIY renovation projects involve working with materials and substances that can produce harmful fumes and dust. Ensuring proper ventilation in your workspace is crucial for maintaining good air quality and protecting your health. Here are some tips for proper ventilation. Work in well-ventilated areas. Whenever possible, work outdoors or in well-ventilated areas. Open windows and doors to allow fresh air to circulate and carry away fumes and dust. Use exhaust fans. If you're working indoors, use exhaust fans to help remove fumes and dust from your workspace. Place the fan near the source of the fumes to effectively ventilate the area. Wear respiratory protection. Even with good ventilation, it's important to wear a dust mask or respirator when working with materials that produce dust or fumes. This provides an extra layer of protection for your lungs. Seal off work areas. If you're working in a specific room, seal off the area from the rest of the house to prevent dust and fumes from spreading. Use plastic sheeting and tape to create a barrier. Take breaks. Take regular breaks to step outside and get some fresh air. This helps reduce your exposure to any harmful substances in your workspace. Tip 6. Know when to call in the professionals. While DIY renovation projects can be incredibly rewarding, there are certain tasks that are best left to the professionals. Knowing your limits and recognizing when to call in expert help can save you time, money, and potential injury. Here are some scenarios where it's advisable to seek professional assistance. Structural changes. If your project involves making significant structural changes, such as removing load-bearing walls or altering the foundation, it's essential to consult a structural engineer or professional contractor. These changes can impact the safety and stability of your home. Plumbing projects can be complex and require specialized knowledge. Mistakes can lead to water damage, mold, and other issues. A licensed plumber can ensure the work is done correctly and up to code. Electrical work. As mentioned earlier, electrical work can be dangerous if not done properly. A licensed electrician has the expertise to handle wiring, circuit installations, and other electrical tasks safely. Asbestos and lead paint removal. If you suspect that your home contains asbestos or lead paint, it's crucial to hire professionals for removal. These materials are hazardous to your health, and improper removal can release harmful particles into the air. Major HVAC work, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems are complex and require professional installation and maintenance. Attempting to work on these systems yourself can result in damage and decreased efficiency. Remember, there's no shame in seeking professional help. It's better to have the job done safely and correctly than to risk injury or costly mistakes. Taking on a DIY home renovation project can be an exciting and fulfilling experience. However, safety should always be your top priority. By following these 6 essential safety tips, you can enjoy a successful and accident-free DIY home renovation. Remember, safety should always be your top priority. Happy renovating! And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Refreshnest for more home improvement tips and inspiration. Stay safe and happy renovating!